Guys, welcome back for the part 2 of the RC10 CE edition rebuild, restore. We got this CE. I thought it was pretty good condition. I'm here with Ireland. He tore it down.
Yeah.
What'd you think?
It's pretty nice. It's clean.
Yeah, it was pretty clean when we got it. It came with RPM arms on the front and back and the original shot. Everything else was original. The differential was really bad. It would barely spin. But you can see it had bushings instead of bearings. So Ireland started tearing it down, and we're going to do some updates to it, and he'll explain it to you. But here's the, before he does that, but here's the Cadillac build I got to finish. I did a Savox 1251 install, and then the 85, whatever, the one you've already seen. That's already been restored a couple years ago. So, but Ireland's going to talk about about this CE teardown.
So yeah, we are going to hydrogen peroxide bleach all the white parts after we take it apart.
That's what we did on this one, and it came out really clean.
Yeah. And we're gonna do all the parts and
all the
white
parts. Yeah.
And then we're gonna
powder
coat the chassis with either fluorescent orange or pink, and then we're gonna do the nose white and the rear motor mount white too. Yeah,
so it'll be white powder coated front nose and motor, and then the orange fluorescent color for the chassis. I think it'll look cool. I mean, I want to do it. And
we're gonna keep the stock shocks until if we find B5M shocks for it.
And these shocks are really good condition though, right? I mean, they're holding fluid, so the gaskets are probably, the rubber O-rings are probably good. But we're just going to clean them up, and we'll again dye all the parts on the shocks. Everything the white nylon that came stock, we'll dye them. And then when he was tearing it down, we're going to keep the RPM arms, I think.
Yeah.
But it didn't have bearings either, right?
No. It was bushings on the front, and I think the bearings had hubs. The hubs had bearings.
No, the hubs still had bushings.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, they did. And then you can see the bushings in the diff right there. So the hubs did have bushings. So we got all new bearings, right?
Mm-hmm.
Got the Avid bearings right there. And it'll have a fresh build of bearings in here now. For the hubs and the diff. The diff was really rough, gritty. The grease was so dried up.
So, oh yeah, we're also, when we're done with doing everything else, we're gonna make carbon fiber shock towers for the rear and front. And
yeah, because we did G10 on these, on the other Cadillac one, but I'm going to do carbon fiber on those too. But the same design. And then carbon fiber for the front and the rear shock tower with the bulkhead there. And like I said, we're going to keep the shocks until if we find some B5M, some big bore shocks. This one is the B4 with the aluminum caps. It'd be nice to find those again, but we'll be happy with the big boards too. And as far as electronics,
we're gonna get like a reedy system for it, the 410.
Yeah, 410 or 800 in one of them.
Yeah.
Because we already have a 410 for this one. That one's gonna stay brushed, and then we're gonna do either 800 or a 410 in this one.
And then a 13.5 or a 17.5.
I think because it's got the stealth trans, we're gonna do a 13.5 on it. But stock, I don't know if they're gonna run stock class for vintage. It'll be 17.5 still, maybe. Who knows? So yeah, we're gonna run the reedy stuff, reed electronic Mach 3 motor.
Yeah.
And 410R, 410R ESC or 800Z. No 1000Z, not really needed because we're not going to go that far down. Also, it'll have the low C belt cranks like that I make. I made those, so it'll have that. It'll have the carbon fiber shock towers. It'll have the RPM arms front and back because it came with them. It'll have the stealth tranny, carbon fiber, transfer, diff case, bulkhead support. That'll be carbon fiber. And then we'll throw all the bearings on. We're going to keep the same turnbuckles, right?
Yeah.
Probably do the Dubro ends like on here. But we're going to keep the turnbuckles on there. And then I think that's pretty much it, right? We're going to keep the same slipper and everything.
Yeah.
Put powder coating and all the upgraded carbon fiber. It's going to be nice. It's going to be a nice runner.
It's going to be a nice looking car.
All of these are going to be runners. I mean, this is going to be my main runner. That one's just going to be a brush setup. But other than that, that's it. That's the championship build. Ireland's going to finish tearing it down, getting all the white parts so we can get them soaking in hydrogen peroxide. And that'll be nice. Actually, you got to degrease them first. He's going to degrease them in a bucket of dish liquid just to get all the grease off. He's got to take all the metal off here first. And then we'll hydrogen peroxide over the weekend because it's going to be sunny. It's going to be like 90 degrees, hot, sunny. That's the best time to do it because the water heats up. The hydrogen peroxide really works really good on the nylon because on this car it came out really nice. But the parts in that thing were so dirty. You saw the video of that, the Cadillac build. Just look at my history. You'll see part up until part 5, I think.
Yeah. And
then I'll be doing another update video with the new parts for that I'm putting in there. So, but that's a championship build. I've never owned one. I've only owned RC10s stock kits and then added graphites or carbon fiber chassis through the years. I've never owned any of the special models after, the 84, 85, 86s really. Never owned a CE edition, never owned a DSs, never owned any of the graphites. Yeah, and I got some other things that I'm making. I'm working on design, guys. So stay tuned for a video on that. It's going to be all RC10 parts and upgrades that we are making, me and Ireland. And some other builds that I got going on, like a Trackmaster chassis. So, yeah, that's the championship edition. I know we dragged the video out a little bit longer, but that's our goal. So part 3 will be coming up, and it'll probably show all the parts cleaned before powder coating. So thanks for watching, guys, and like, subscribe, and all that good stuff, and plenty more RC10 videos coming, guys.
Yep. Bye.
See you later.